Hello and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the Lord family. What is your business at the Lord's estate? Processing. Insufficient credentials for entry. Please enter at a later date. Entry parameters may change in the future. The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
Rangers, so good to see you. Thank you again for saving my life.
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast. You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my thanks for saving my son Bellamy in the Garden of the Gods. All I can manage is the ineloquent gratitude of a father who thought he lost his child. May I help you with something? Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that, love. That's all I should say. Please ask me about anything else. Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I believe we can restore our standard of living to that of the legendary pre-war days in the 1980s. Who knows? Someday we may even exceed it. Goodbye, Rangers. I know we've met before, Rangers, but it is extremely rude to break into a man's house unannounced. Indeed, wonderful news. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. Bye, Rangers.
Get ready.
Assessing the target.
Time to get busy. Dying. It wasn't worth it.
Have to call the recruiter.
Assessing the field.
Thank God you were here.
You.
Shit! Ally down! Started with nothing. Still got it. More cash for me.
Thanks for the assist, Hoss.
Time to get busy. Dying.
Taking the 6! Taking the shot!
I feel refreshed. This is bad. Cover. Something?
The clock. It's great to be here, Rangers. I love what you've done with the place. Now, what can I do for you? Wonderfully. Thank you for asking. Your staff is so accommodating. That's what I'm here for. How can I help? Sadly, I don't think a peaceful transition is possible anymore, Rangers. These refugees can't be let into our city until they stop the violence. Now, what can I do for you? I'm honored that you value my opinion. Go on. They are fools. But unfortunately, because they own Colorado's only oil fields, we have to suffer with them. They worship a dead president as a god and walk around talking and acting like they were cowboys out of a child's picture book of the Old West. Ridiculous people. Saul should have dealt with them years ago. Despite the Patriarch's belief that he built Colorado on his own, he couldn't have done it without the support of the 100 families. He protects us, true, but without our money, he'd be protecting us with sticks and stones, not tanks and guns. We are the money and the power here, and the keepers of the values of our survivalist forebears. Strong alone, but stronger together, like the mountains. Anyone who intends to rule here would have to appease the families first. A regrettable byproduct of difficult times. I wish them well, but I'd advise you not to waste resources on them. They come and go and won't be able to assist with your ambitions. The Marshals are our police force here in Colorado Springs, but let's say their focus isn't so much on solving crime as deterring it. Most problems are dealt with using the gun and the boot, rarely the head. They're also known to look the other way if enough money changes hands. Therefore, this is a town where help from the Marshals is for those who can pay for it. Those who can't, fear them. Certainly. Who are you interested in? He is everything you have ever been told about him and more. A man who built a state with nothing but his bare hands and brute will. Even in his current state, he is dangerous. Indeed, I'd argue he's more dangerous now than he was in his youth. A man who is terrified of losing his place in the world will do anything to keep it. Anything. I loved him once. Worshipped him. Now I just fear him. Fear what he could do to Colorado if he continues to unravel. Who else are you interested in? Stay away from him if you can. Victory Buchanan isn't sane. He's a spoiled, homicidal brat who needs to be put down like a rabid dog. Forgive me, I shouldn't have. Just be careful, that's all I'm saying. People who spend too much time in Victory's presence don't live long. Who else are you interested in? I've always felt a bit sorry for Valor. Book smart and quiet in a family where neither of those things were valued. But he grew up a peevish young man, always alert to slights, whether real or imagined. He ended up believing he was better than everyone else because he was misunderstood. And that's why he stays with the Gippers, I think. They understand him. Or at least pretend to. Who else are you interested in? She was a terrifying little girl and grew up to be a terrifying woman. I have never known anyone so able to focus or so certain of their path. She believes she is destined to rule Colorado and will not stop until she succeeds. But if she succeeds, woe to us all. Colorado will become a war machine, and all us citizens merely fuel for its ever-grinding engines. Who else are you interested in? I would say Sheriff Daisy's a woman to be admired and feared. She might be the face of the law in Colorado Springs, but she isn't above breaking the rules. To put it more bluntly, she's had more people killed than many of the local gangs. I'd be very careful not to cross her if I were you. Who else are you interested in? I wish that man had never come here. His legitimate business is the Little Vegas, a casino and brothel downtown. But he also runs a criminal empire, selling drugs, weapons, and information to anyone who can pay, including our enemies. I think the Patriarch allowed him to stay because he thought the people needed entertainment. But the Little Vegas hardly qualifies. It's a lurid pit of lost wages and despair. Disgusting. As for the man himself, he wears all the trappings of class. Fine suits, shoes, jewelry. But he's a thug at heart, no matter how hard he tries to hide it. Who else are you interested in? Safe travels, Rangers.
After they made trouble. You're making yourself look weak to your troops. Now what do you want? I'm eating well. My wounds are healing, and the beds are soft. But I don't trust comfort. Comfort makes you weak. Comfort turns you from your path. Comfort makes you forget the important things. I need to leave this place soon. I know you got your reasons for keeping the Patriarch's brats alive. Just remember, I don't.
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
Humming again. Thanks for getting the power hook back up to my microwave. I've got some real treats I couldn't sell without it. Power line must have gotten busted up in the fighting. Let's.
Cannibals! Fucking wannabe cowboys! They're barbecuing people at the quarry! Please hurry! Please! I don't have much...
Rangers! It's you! Welcome! Zero Presley at your service. Maybe you're wondering why the scion of an eminent Broadmoor family is traveling the waste selling things out of a trailer. Why? To prove myself, of course. I don't need Daddy's money. I'll make my own. But first, a gift for the heroes of Colorado. You've done so much for the 100 families, and I doubt those ingrates even thanked you. So, allow me. Here. So kind of you to say so. Breeding does matter, I always say. Most of the ancestral bunkers are used as crypts these days, where the families bury their most esteemed members. Take your time. Zero Priceley's products are priced to please.
Strangers, y'all here for the barbecue? Oh, help yourselves! And make sure to say hello to the boss while you're at it. If you ask real nice, he might even let you take a turn on the spit.
Oh, baby, dance with me.
Hey there, partners. Name's Roland Giff. Welcome to my jamboree. Now step right up and get yourself some grub. You ain't had nothing like this, friends. This little lady's been slow roasted till the meat just falls off the bone. Woo-wee! I knew you folks was all right the minute I laid eyes on you. Listen, now that we all acquainted, maybe you could do me a little favor. Some of my people have gone missing, and I am keen to get them back. There are 5 folks I'm looking for. A young feller named Alfredo, a sweet little filly named Arlene, and 3 brothers, Daryl, and Larry. Last I heard, Larry and the Daryls are bison ranchers. Alfredo's working at the bazaar, and Arlene was camping out downtown in Colorado Springs. I want them back, dead or alive, understand? Now, there's a reward for bringing in all 5. Yes, sir, something you can't find anywhere else. You find them, you let me know.
Eat from the flame, only eat my stomach pain.
That's our pantry. You mind not messing with that?
crazy, and I can't help myself. Nothing quite like a slow-cooked long pig.
Resupply. Any Dorseys remaining west of Colorado Springs, please. This is Neelius Dorsey. To any remaining fighters in the mountains, rendezvous at Snowed Inn Resort. Repeat.
Signal in your area. Hold one moment as I narrow it down. Here we go.
If anyone can hear me, the elves are in danger. We need help. Seta has been... he's a tyrant.
Negative, Team November. I did not copy. I definitely did not hear an elf cry out for help from the tyranny of Santa Claus. Just kidding, Team November. Sending you the coordinates of the signal. Hopefully it's not as bad as it sounds. Over.
Holy shit! What are you guys doing here? Are you lost, little rangers? Well, that's quite strange. No one here is in distress. Why don't you have a look around? You'll see that everything is fine. Just fine.
Rangers! I'm glad you came.
Mary, is this a sanctioned break? Or am I going to have to give you your daily candy cane?
You can't talk with Santa here. Tell him there are fresh cookies in the kitchen. He can't resist.
Oh, hold on there. Do I hear whining from one of my elves? Hold on. That room is elves only. Be sure to bundle up. It's cold outside. Hello again, my little busybodies. Holidays were very sad after the nukes, and Santa had few deliveries to make because almost everyone was dead. I left the North Pole to be closer to those that remain. So, here I am. Cookies? Oh, I love a good cookie. A pecan chocolate chip, or salted caramel crunch, or, oh, a minty chocolate chip. Ew. Let me have a look at what's baking, and I'll be right back.
This isn't a toy factory, Rangers. We are slaves and produce a terrible drug called brain candy. You can find the recipe in his shack out back. Maybe you can use it as proof for leverage. Oh no, he's coming.
Oh, shit! There were no cookies left. Whoever ate them is definitely going on my naughty list.
It's over.
You famous. Cheapest here name on wind. Rangers. Want trade? Heal sick. Son of Gob. What else name I have? Wait. Chiba speak to alrighty. Gob say you smash good. Need strength. Take it. This, my stuff.
Eidolon's new show, yeah, but there weren't any goats in there.
Hola, amigos. Is something I can help you with? Yeah, that chingado loco tell you what he had me cooking? Men, women, kids. I had to get out, and I'm not going back. You hear me? Adios, pendejos!
Red alert! The city of Phoenix is under attack by a rogue AI and his horde of killer robots! Are you bold enough to make the dangerous trek across the wasteland to reach the city? Can you discover the AI's secret weakness and defeat the robots? You crave adventure. The Colorado Springs Gaming Club wants you. We play Robots and Rangers every Tuesday night, and we're looking for a few heroes to join our party. We've got the rules and the dice. All we need is your imagination. Oh, and snacks. This is Ranger Control, signing off.
Message from a distraught local currently being pursued by bandits. Are you ready to receive? The victim is Kim Hai and her sister. They're being pursued by bandits, though details were scarce on enemy ordnance. Kim has indicated that time is a critical factor. Unknown, Team November. Sorry to be low on details, but the victim and her sister were in a panic. They're on the move, sending you coordinates. Time is of the essence, Team November. Over and out.